after a whole day of hectic technical sessions, now we have time to focus on our lifestyle and relax and think the real purpose of life and how to make it more useful. So we have with us the speaker, Ms. Ishita Desai, and I came to know the yesterday's session was quite useful to many number of participants. So we look forward to today's session, and we'll be getting some insights how to make our life more comfortable, maybe psychologically and philosophically. So I will invite Ms. Ishita Desai, madam, to start with the session today.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. So I'm glad to know that everyone had a wonderful experience yesterday. So today we are going to explore the topic that is how to manage stress management. So we all happen to experience stress in some or the other way in our daily routines. So first, I want to share why we experience stress and what are the reasons behind it. Let us understand our mind today. What are the tendencies of the mind? Because there are few tendencies. There is a pattern in which our mind works. So let us understand this and the mind frame, the pattern of the mind. If you understand what I'm going to share, you can relate it very easily. First tendency of our mind is living the moments of the past or going into the future. This is the first and foremost tendency of our mind. So what happens when our mind just runs away in the past? Suppose if you remember some event or some situation which was not good, so you feel something, some emotions come up, that is regret. Oh, this should not have happened with me. Why this happened? Why this person behaved in such a way? Or you feel sad about something that I occurred some loss or I occurred some bad experience in my life. So there are some emotions that come up in you when you go into the past. That is guilt, sadness, or regret. If you remember something good also, you will feel regret that right now it is not there. पास्ट में सब बहुत अच्छा था बट राइट नाउ अभी वो नहीं है so that will take you into the regret. And when your mind goes into the future, also you experience some emotions. That is, you feel anxiety. What will happen, what I have thought, will that happen or not? Yes, you have some desires, some excitement, some eagerness regarding future. You feel worried what will happen in future. Yes, you feel fearful sometimes. So all of these different emotions when you go in future, right? Now, even in this past few months, our mind has gone much in past, yes, in 2019 and much in 2021 or 22 in future. So what happens when our mind goes in past and future? We miss the present moment, and the main reason of stress is our thoughts going in past and future. And because of that, our nervous system accumulates stress. This is the main reason, living in the past or in the future. Yes, and that is why we accumulate stress in our system. Now, we all know we should live in the present, but we are unable to live in the present. Yes, it's the common question, how to make our mind live in the present moment every time. And that is what art of living is. It explores you, it teaches you more deeper, more detailed in our art of living programs that we have for different categories. That is, corporates, and we have it for institutes and colleges and professors and students as well. So today we are going to cover a few techniques that will really help you to learn to live in the present moment, right? So this is the first tendency that we understand it right now, going in the past and future. And if we look into the past, whatever the botherations were, it were because of the past moments, and whatever the desires and anxiety and fears are related to the future. Yes. So it is very important to live in the present, to be more focused in your professional life, in your personal life. It is so important to be happy, to be in the moment, to be focused. So this is one thing which we all need to learn, to live in the present moment. Yes, and to be stress free. Why to live in the present? To live a stress free life, we need to learn to live in the present moment. And we all want to be stress free. isn't it? Yes. Second tendency, let us look into the second tendency, that is, we have certain doubts in our mind, and our mind gets stuck up in certain doubts. Suppose if someone, take an example, suppose if someone gives you a good compliment. Yes, oh, you are such a wonderful person. And the next moment you doubt that person. Is this person, honest? Is this person really giving me a compliment, or just, just buttering me, or that person wants something out of me? Yes, this is the doubt that we have in our mind. If someone expresses love to you and says, I love you so much, and the next moment you experience doubt. Yes. Is this person saying correct? Does this person really love me? Yes. And if someone says you, I just hate you, we don't doubt that person. Yes. What we feel is anger. How dare this person tell me like this? Isn't it? So you doubt, the tendency of the doubt is you doubt the positive and you don't doubt the negative. You accept that. Yes, so this is our tendency. We doubt our own capacity, or sometimes we doubt our own good qualities. Yes, if I ask you, are you happy? You will doubt it. But if I ask you, are you sad or are you depressed? You will certainly say, yes, I'm feeling very sad. So you doubt the positive. Yes, you don't doubt the negative. This is the tendency of the doubt. This is the tendency of the mind. So what happens is, because of these doubts, our confidence gets lowered in our life. Yes, our self confidence gets affected. And self confidence is needed in every task that you do. It's needed in our personal life as well, to feel good and to perform well. So, doubts and confidence are correlated, they are linked with each other. Yes. So if you know that ability and skill to deal with the doubts, you are always confident. And you must have experienced this, that whenever you are confident, you have done well in your personal life as well as in your career or in your professional life. Yes, and you experience success because of confidence. Yes, so everyone needs this confidence. Whatever you are doing at any age, you need good confidence in yourself. And doubts comes up time and again you experience some doubts in life, isn't it? If you look into future, or if you look into the situation right now, with COVID situation, many doubts we have. What will happen of the economy? What will happen of my future? What will happen of certain investments? What will happen of certain relationships? Yes, many doubts come up. So doubts are natural, but there is a skill that you can have to deal with the doubts. Yes, and here again some techniques really helps you to learn to deal with the doubts. Yes, so this is the second tendency, doubts. Yes, and our mind gets stuck up and stressed because of doubts. Yes, and third tendency of the mind is, our mind gets stuck up in certain negativities. Yes, that is, if I say there is 20% problem in your life, yes, and 80% everything is good. But what mind does it makes that 20% 120. Yes, and forgets the 80% that is good. Yes, that is a natural tendency of mind. And you stretch that problem, you stretch that negativity, and it becomes more bigger in your life. Yes, and it affects your efficiency, it affects your performance, it affects your happiness. Yes. So if you get, for example, you certainly are dressed up very well on a certain particular day, and you are moving out, you're meeting different people, and you meet one person. This is just an example, you can relate it very well. Someone meets you and compliments you again, that wow, this dress, or this this clothes are looking very good on you, you feel good. You meet another person, and that person also gives you praises you, that this color is looking very good on you. And again you meet some third person, and that third person also praises you, that yeah, really today you are looking very smart or very good. And you meet nine people and they praise you, but the tenth person gives you a negative remark. That is, that person tells that, have you seen your nose? Have you seen your nose? Your nose is really looking today long and it's looking fatty. And your mind gets stuck up to that 10th compliment, and you forget the nine compliments that you got in the whole day. This is the tendency of the mind. One negative, 10 positive things, yes, you forget. Yes, and same thing is happening in our life. 80% good, 20% problem or challenge that is common in a different way in everybody's life, but that mine makes the 21-20. Yes, and what happens is again we get stressed because of this tendency. Yes, so what helps to be more positive? Yes, I'm going to share that secret. Yes, but first let us understand that this is happening. These are the patterns of our mind. Yes, and we know that we keep our places clean wherever we are working. We keep our workplace clean. We keep our house clean. Yes, but we also need to maintain the mental hygiene. Yes, we need to clean our mind day to day, daily. Yes, because some or the other, we can say, garbage we accumulate in our mind as well. So as we can, if we commonly understand, yes, we just put all the garbage in the dustbin. Yes, there should be some room where we also just release all our garbage of our mind, all the negativities or the stress that we accumulate. There should be something for that, isn't it? And here I'm going to share what can help you. Yes, the tendency, first tendency that I shared with you, that is going in past and future. Very important to learn to live in the present. Second is doubts, how to deal with the doubts. Why to maintain the confidence, to increase our confidence. Yes, time to time. And the third thing, that is how to deal with the negativities of the mind and how to be more positive. Yes, and we know we have learned this like attracts like. Yes, so however your tendency is positive or negative, you will attract such kind of people around you. You will attract such kind of atmosphere around you. If you are positive, you will attract positive people around you. You will attract positive atmosphere. You will attract opportunities in your life. Yes, we know this very well. So, how to maintain this positivity? Yes, and negativity will come up, but there are few techniques which you can learn and practice that can help you to release the negativities, to release the stress on day-to-day basis. Yes, and here what matters is the breath, the power of your own breath. Yes. So we are breathing since childhood. The day we are born, we are breathing. Yes. And when we will just leave this world, the last breath. Yes. So first breath and the last breath, our whole life is in between these two breaths. And this is very surprising. How much attention do you pay to your own breath? Yes, in a day, if I ask this question, how many times do you remember I am breathing? You are breathing. Yes, it will be very surprising. Hardly we remember. Yes, still we know we are breathing. Yes, but we are not much aware. But there is a lot of power in our own breath. Yes, I'm going to teach you one breathing technique today. Why? Because breath is the link between body and mind. Yes, our mind can be more relaxed and stress free. Stress management, which we are talking about today, breath plays a very important role. And one scientific fact I want to share it with all of you: 90% of stress, toxins, garbage, emotional negativity gets released with breath. 90%. Yes, it's really surprising, yes, because you must be feeling till now we have not paid that much attention, but really some breathing techniques really help because 90%, yes, 90% of our stress can be released with the power of breath. Yes. So this is one very important fact. And again, if I ask you, whenever you are sad, have you observed your breath? Whenever you feel sad because of any reason, have you observed your breath? Your breath becomes very slow. Suppose you feel not good, you are like, I'm really not feeling good today. Yes, your breath gets slow. Yes, just let it be. Leave everything aside and your breath gets slow. Yes. And if you are angry, suppose if I ask you, when you are angry, how is your breath? It's faster. This thing happened with me. This person did this to me. It gets faster. Have you observed? Yes. The speed. Yes. And if you are shocked or if you are surprised with anything, yeah, your breath gets just you just hold your breath for few seconds, isn't it? When you just came to know about the lockdown, 1 2 3 4 5, or any surprising thing or shocking thing, you're like, yes. So the breath gets holded for few seconds. So with emotions, your breathing has changed. Isn't it? And this has happened all these years. This has happened with you. Emotions came up and your breathing changed. You felt sad, your breathing changed. You felt angry, your breathing changed. But reverse is also true. There is a lot of power in the breath, and the breath can change your emotions. Your breath can control your mind. It is just like a kite and the string. Yes, the kite is controlled with the string, same as our mind. Kite is our mind, and that string is breath. Through breath, we can control our mind, we can control our emotions, and we can be stress free. Yes, so the secret is in the breath. Any emotional disturbance or any event or past and future, as we discuss a lot of things, you can be free from it with the power of breath. Yes, this is very interesting, isn't it? Yes, and here I would like to introduce one very powerful breathing technique. Yes, that is scientifically proved and which has been experienced by 4.5 million people across the globe. That is the sky, that is Sudarshan Kriya. And we have 70 different studies on Sudarshan Kriya. Yes, American universities, Harvard universities, Yale University, they have researched on Sudarshan Kriya, and the results of Sudarshan Kriya are outstanding. Yes. So as we're talking about the power of breath, I really want you all to know about this Sudarshan Kriya, the breathing technique that is helping people to transform their lives. Yes, and this Sudarshan Kriya has only helped me to even transform my life. Yes. So, what does this Sudarshan Kriya do? It gives you life satisfaction, it gives good sound sleep, it makes you stress free, very, very important, and that too on daily basis. Yes, it makes you free from anxiety, it makes you free from depression. Yes, it makes you very, very, very happy. It makes you filled with positive energy. Yes, all the toxins gets released with the Sudarshan Kriya. So these are the scientific benefits of Sudarshan Kriya, and we have lots of research on Sudarshan Kriya. Yes, I will share few more even tomorrow. So New York, New York research. I would share that the scientists research that for 8 weeks, 8 weeks, if some person meditates or does some practices, breathing techniques, the structure of our brain gets changed just in 8 weeks. Yes, and the Sudarshan Kriya is taught in the Art of Living programs. Yes, so we have faculty development program in which we teach the Sudarshan Kriya. We have programs for students, youths, college students, institutes, where we teach this program. Yes, and we teach Sudarshan Kriya in it. And we also teach how to practice it after the program daily at homes. Very simple and yet profound technique. Yes. So, there are in America 48 universities that have got this courses credited. So, regularly courses happen. Even in India, there are so many colleges and institutes, even in Gujarat. Yes, and I'm from Surat and I'm conducting these programs regularly since past 10 years. Many colleges and universities, including our VNSGU, yes, and different institutes and colleges. And we have got outstanding results in the level of the students, whether it is their personal life and whether it is their career. Yes. So this Sudarshan Kriya you must experience once in life. Yes. And you will explore more by learning that Sudarshan Kriya. But today, what I'm going to teach you is one breathing pranayam that is called Bhastrika Pranayam. Yes. So today you will experience how negativity, you will feel free from negativity. You will feel positive with the power of breath. Yes. So I want you to experience that today right away. So after this pranayam, that is Bastrika pranayam, today we are going to learn that and do it. That is Bastrika pranayam. After that, we'll sit with our eyes closed and we will just experience the present moment that we talked about today. Yes, because when you are in the present, you are stress free. Yes, so breathing helps you to be stress free. It helps you to manage your stress well, and that too in your daily life. Yes, so Sudarshan Kriya you learn it's exclusively a part of Art of Living program. But yes, today I will teach you this technique, Bastrika Pranayam, that will also help you to experience to experience free from negativity, free from anxiety. Yes, and after that we'll meditate for a few minutes. Yes, so let us learn Bastrika Pranayam. Wherever you are sitting, if you're sitting on chair, just come little forward so that you can easily do it. Yes. So spine erect, sit with your spine erect and just make loose fist. Loose fist, take both your hands and make a loose fist near your shoulders. And your elbows should touch your body. Elbows touching your body. And your spine erect. So everybody do it with me together. I'm demonstrating and we'll do it together. And when I say it should be loose, not tight, shoulder relaxed, elbows touching your body. So this is the position of our hands. When I say in, you have to take both the hands up and you have to open your fingers and hands like this. And when I say out, you have to take your hands again down near your shoulders. Once again, when I say breathe in, you have to take your hands up and you have to breathe in, normal breath. And when I say out, you have to take your hands down and you have to breathe out. When you breathe out, you have to breathe out forcefully, like this. When I say in, you take your hands up and breathe in. When I say out, breathe out forcefully. Okay, so this is what we're going to do in Bhastrika Pranayama. We will do 3 rounds, yes, and we will do few counts in every round. Just follow my instructions. Let us do it. Everybody participate. I want you to experience this pranayama. This will really give you a very good experience. Loose fist near your shoulder. Yes, first round, we will do it with our eyes open. Loose fists near your shoulders, elbows touching your body. Keep your eyes open in the first round. Keep a gentle smile. Let's do it joyfully. And together with normal breath, breathe in. Take your hands up. Breathe in and breathe out. Forcefully breathe out. Hands down near your shoulder. Breathe in, out, 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 in, out. And relax your hands. Put your hands open on your knees. Keep your eyes closed. Observe the changes in your body. Observe the energy flowing in your body. Keep your eyes closed. We did the first round. This is Bhastrika Pranayam. And all the negativity gets flushed out with this Bhastrika Pranayam. And now we'll do the second round of Bhastrika Pranayam. Get ready. Once again, loose fists near your shoulders. Elbows touching your body. Gentle smile on your face. Together with normal, forceful breath, breathe. In, hands up. Open your hands up. Out. Hands down. Breathe. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Breathe in, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Out. In, out. In, out. And relax your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Hands on your knees, open to the sky. Observe the changes in your body after the Bhastrika Pranayam. Feel the energy flowing in your body. And now we'll do the third and the last round of Bhastrika Pranayam. Loose fists near your shoulders, spine erect, elbows touching your body, gentle smile on your face. Third and last round. Let us do it with enthusiasm. Together with normal, forceful breath. Breathe in, hands up, open your hands up, out. In, 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 out. Relax your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Relax your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Observe the energy flowing in your body. Just few breaths we we practiced in the Bastrika, and we can observe the changes after the Bastrika. Keep your eyes closed. We will just meditate for a few minutes. Keep your body still, shoulders relaxed, and just follow the instructions without much efforts. Take a long, deep breath in and breathe out. And now take your mind to the past. Take your mind to the past and observe whatever is happening in the mind. Breathe in and let go. And now take your mind to the future. Taking your mind to the future, observe whatever is happening in the mind. Breathe in and let go. Once again, take your mind to the past and look into the mind that all the botherations that we have in the mind is because of the past. Just observe the reason for our botherations is past. Just observe. Breathe in and breathe out. And once again, take your mind in the future and observe all worries that we have. It's because of the desires we have, it's related to the future. The anxiety that we have, it's because of the future. Just observe in the mind. Breathe in and let go. And now bring the mind in the present moment. Bring the mind in the now. Breathe in and let go. Observe the mind in this present moment. This present moment, the mind is free from stress, free from anxiety, free from worries and botherations. Feeling this moment, take one more deep breath in and breathe out. And relax in this present moment. Breathe in and let go. Become aware of your whole body and surroundings. Keep a gentle smile on your face with this smile. One more deep breath in and breathe out with this smile. And slowly and gradually, you may open your eyes. Slowly, you may open your eyes. So, I'm sure you're feeling peaceful. Also, you're feeling more relaxed because that's what we did it. Yes, we just took our mind in the past and future and we experienced the present moment through this short meditation. And this is the secret breathing technique and meditation. These are the beautiful part of our lives that can make our lives more beautiful, more happy and stress free, that we all want in our life. That's what we all are searching, to be more successful. Yes. So I'm sure you had wonderful experience and would like to really love to hear all your experiences that you are having, that you had in these two sessions. We have one more session tomorrow, and the breathing technique that we learned today, it's just one technique that we learned today. And we meditated since 2 days, that is yesterday and today. And the program that I was talking about, the Art of Living program, designed by the founder of Art of Living, Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, he has designed the program in such a beautiful way. And across the globe, these programs are running successfully. And that's the focus and that's the main motto of the program, that is to empower the individual, to make the individual stress free, and to make the individual more successful. Yes, so with that mission, the programs are designed, and you can experience that Sudarshan Kriya in the program. So You will know more about it, yes, via after the sessions are completed tomorrow, definitely. So we have a lot of other things in the program. That is some yoga, more meditations in that program, also Sudarshan Kriya, some techniques for increasing confidence, some techniques for releasing anxiety. So the whole program is very beautifully designed with a lot of techniques. Yes. So we have one more session tomorrow. So I'm looking forward for tomorrow's session to give you wonderful experience again. So thank you so much. It was nice to share with you about today. Stress management, and nice to teach you this technique and giving you a meditation. So over to you, Vipin sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So all of us are facing the problem of stress by existence of something or absence of something. So it's part of life now, and as we have adopted to live with the corona, we have to adopt to live with the stress also, so that our own names they do not get affected by these things. Of course, everyone has to achieve so many things, but we have to make the right balance. And she has just given us one way how we can relieve our stress and enjoy the life. So I hope everyone has enjoyed today's session also, just like the previous session. And as ma'am has said, we are having one more session tomorrow. So the topic is already given in the schedule, and she'll be talking about it, and it will be useful for all of us, I'm sure. So if anybody has any query to ask to ma'am right now, you can just unmute and ask, and after that we will close the session.
Would it be possible for you to explain a little more about Sudarshan Kriya tomorrow?
Definitely, definitely, ma'am. I'll explain more about it tomorrow. I'll share more scientific researches about Sudarshan Kriya, definitely.
Okay, thank you.
How did you feel today, ma'am?
It's always good. Even I try to have yoga, meditation, and exercise daily as a routine because I know it is a necessity of today.
Yes.
Actually, we people are not even. In fact, in our life, we are not. We do not teach our children, or even we are not taught for our mental health or all these things. We always are worried about our physical health and so on. So
Yes.
it's a big problem with all of us. So it is a
Yes.
necessity of today.
Yes, definitely. I'll share scientific researches about Sudarshan Kriya more tomorrow.
Ma'am, I have a request.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you might be having some videos also. If you can share the
Yes.
link, it would be very beneficial to the participants, I guess.
Yes, sir. Sure. I'll share the video tomorrow in the session also.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. So we'll try to conclude the session today with this that we are going to proceed towards a better health and better learning. See you all tomorrow in tomorrow's session at 10 a.m. Thank you, everyone.